Hi, parents and families. Welcome to Back to School Night 2021 of the 2021-2022 school year. If you are watching this video, it is because hopefully your child is taking me, Freda, for American Literature this year. A bit about me. I've been at Yale for about 6 years now. It's been a crazy ride, especially with COVID the last few years, but I'm hoping we're heading back into some normalcy. Prior to working here, I graduated from Rowan University with a dual bachelor's degree in subject matter, K through 12 education and English, as well as a special education certification. And then as of lately, 2020, I graduated from Wilmington University with a master's in school leadership. So I'm here, I'm excited. We're going to teach American literature. It's my favorite subject matter. Don't tell the others. So I'm just going to kind of jump into it, talk about the class, what that looks like. My email is here, jfreda@yaleschoolnj.com. Please email me anytime if anything's going on. Love hearing from my content area students' parents. So reach out, and then my extension is there as well, 760. If you want to leave a voicemail, you would go through my extension. So you dial 856-482-5252, which is the building number, and hit 760, and you can leave me a voicemail. If it's something that's like super important and needs to be dealt with imminently, then you can call, talk to the secretaries, ask them to patch you through to me. So I'm available. Homework is Monday and Thursday night. If you have opted your child out of homework, then this does not apply. But if you have not, your child will be receiving homework on Monday and Thursday nights. Your child should really only be doing any one homework assignment for 30 to 45 minutes. Anything more than that, we want to know. So ideally, since they're getting 2 homework assignments a night, they should really only be working for an hour to an hour and a half maximum on homework. Please reach out to me if your child's homework seems too long, too hard, they're not getting it, it's too easy, any of those things. I want to know that. It helps us to guide your child's individual education. Sometimes you guys see things at home that we don't see here, and it's important for us to know and fix those issues. Your child will have a midterm and final exam in this class. Please do not allow your child to stress about midterms or finals. You don't stress either about them, hopefully. The midterms and finals, they will have a study guide a week or more in advance. We do spend an entire week reviewing. We talk about topics covered. We play review games. The children are extremely prepared for midterms and finals, so don't stress about them. Some topics covered in this class: figurative language, persuasive techniques, satire, mood, allegory, symbolism, tone, point of view, conflict, imagery, and regionalism. It is American Lit, so very specific to different regions of America. Some potential stories and novels. I do creation myths at the beginning of the year, usually in the fall. We focus on an Iroquois one, The World on the Turtle's Back. I do Poe, usually during like the end of October. So The Fall of the House of Usher, The Pit and the Pendulum, The Raven. I also do The Minister's Black Veil, The Crucible, The Yellow Wallpaper, Transcendentalist Writings, Huck Finn, and sometimes we get to Great Gatsby, depending upon, the class, basically. So lots of good stuff, lots of fancy canonized American Lit. So hopefully your children are excited for it. I am. Check the parent portal for homework, test announcements, and current topics. Tests will be announced 3 to 5 days in advance with a study guide. Sometimes I do like pop quizzes, but not very often. I do mostly focus on projects, papers, big tests, those kinds of things for my test grades. Your child's study guides and most of the PowerPoints that I do in class will also be on Google Classroom. So please take a look there as well in case your children lose their papers, which happens all the time. Textbooks, they're massive. I'm not going to make your child carry them around, so I'm keeping them as a class set, and I will make copies as needed to send home with students. I use a textbook sparingly. I mostly use, kind of supplemental materials, novels, those kinds of things. So they will not have a English textbook to take home. This is like a fun little graphic of some of the most commonly used words when discussing American literature. Some probably very, memorable or famous things in here that you might see. I'm excited to teach your children for American literature. I hope they're excited. It's going to be a great year. We're going to, really get into it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. And it's going to be a fantastic year.